welcome to another edition of El Cubanito Cigars review. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon, and today we're going to be reviewing an Alec Bradley Select Cabinet Reserve Torpedo. This particular model is about 6 1/8 by 52. The particulars on it are Honduran wrapper, Honduran filler, and the binder is also Honduran, but it also has Indonesian binder. And I was able to come up with a bit of trivia on that because they listed as an embetunado, and looking that baby up, although it wasn't too difficult, but basically it just means oily sheen. So the filler embetunado from Indonesia is an oily sheen filler. Alright, you heard it here first. So without further ado, let's put a cut on this Alec Bradley Select Cabinet Reserve Torpedo. A little cedary, pre-light draw. The aroma is also somewhat cedary, but you know, I've got this baby sitting in a humidor for several months, and so it could be just about anything that's giving it that much aroma. The wrapper is a nice, I guess I would list it as a reddish or colorado wrapper, almost a rosaceous, like a rosy hue to it. Pretty smooth, slight tooth in it, real small veins. It had a nice double wrap bands on it, one at the foot, one up top. Alright, let's see if this lighter will cooperate. You know, initially just about like any stogie, unless you find one that's extremely rare. It's a little woody, with some hints of leather and so forth. It'll take about an inch or so before we start getting any kind of change up in the flavor of this cigar. There was a little spice right at the onset, but there usually is on initial light up. So let's get into this for about, I don't know, 10-15 minutes and check back with me. Welcome back. About 10 minutes into this Alec Bradley Select Cabinet Reserve Torpedo. The first inch, 10 minutes or so, has yielded some minimal spice, a little woodsy character, a very slight sweet taste on the lips is notable. Overall, the strength on this thing is average. The body's medium to full at this point. So let me get about a third of the way through, and I'll check back with you to see how this thing's progressed. About a third of the way into this Alec Bradley SCR. Not a whole lot of change, I'll be honest with you. Still woodsy flavor. A little bit of spice. What's really nice is there's a sweet sensation on the lips and on the palate. A little bit of a creamy finish. So it's evolved a little bit. It's a medium to full-bodied cigar. The strength rating on it's going to be medium at best right now. Nice tight gray ash, pretty even burn so far. So I'll get into the halfway mark and I'll check back with you. Right at the halfway mark of this Alec Bradley SCR, and not a lot of evolution. It stayed pretty consistently with the woodsy flavor. It's got some spice to it, maybe some pepper would be the best way to describe it. Some definitely creamy finish with still the sweetness on the lips. But it's picked up a little acidic or sour aftertaste. Nothing overwhelming, just something that, you know, kind of lingers. Hopefully that'll go away, because everything else about it is pretty enjoyable, with the exception of that slight aftertaste that I note on the back of the palate. So I'm going to get to the final leg of this and check back with you, and we'll sum it up. Alright, I'm back on the last leg of this Alec Bradley Select Cabinet Reserve Torpedo. Pretty enjoyable cigar, smooth. The only negative that I can note, and I talked about a little earlier, is a slight bitterness that developed just past the halfway mark. But overall, an enjoyable cigar. It started out woodsy, went that way through the first third with a little bit of spice, some sweetness notable on the lips, a creamy finish then developed, the pepper built up a little bit, the woodsiness continued throughout, mixed in with a little leather and so forth. The strength on it is medium, the body medium to full. The burn was very nice, straight, no need for touch-ups. The draw on it was smooth and even, didn't heat up too much. So overall, a good cigar. I would recommend this cigar. I guess, again, to reiterate, the only downfall that I noted, and that's my taste preference, was a slight bitterness that developed past the halfway mark. And it hasn't subsided yet, although it's been overtaken with the rest of the flavors, being the pepper and the creamy finish. But overall, the Alec Bradley SCR is a good stogie. I enjoyed it. I'm going to have another one. So until next week, it's El Cubanito Cigars signing off. Sit back, relax, have a cigar. You deserve one. Check out the website. We're carrying a great selection of boutique cigars now. Stuff that's just not commonplace to find at the brick and mortars. Smaller cigar manufacturers, which is what I specialize in. I enjoy those a lot better. It's actually very enjoyable to go out and find these smaller manufacturers that dedicate so much to the cigar industry and their trade. See you next week.